All right, guys, so we just got back to the house. We're gonna go ahead and run Carly to see what codes is giving us, what the car is telling us. I did it earlier in the week, so I kind of got a gist of what is wrong with the car. I was pretty scared once I saw what the codes were, but after doing some research, I narrowed it down to, I think, the type of spark plugs or the gap on the spark plugs that I had when I did my spark plug change on the car. If you need to know how to do that on a F90 M5, there's a link right there in the corner. It'd be a pinned card. Besides that, I hope there isn't anything too drastic going on with the car. The car still drives like a champ. I was noticing a hesitation in 8th gear and the lower RPMs. The car wouldn't shift itself into the lower gear to pick up the RPMs. It would just kind of lug along. So hopefully with this change of spark plugs that I'm about to switch to, that won't be a problem anymore. And Carly is doing his thing right now. So luckily we're on YouTube, so we're gonna just jump to the end. So Carly has finished, and of course it didn't give me the codes that I wanted to show you guys. I did clear them the first time I got them. I'm gonna go ahead and read them off to you since I did get a screenshot of them. I had a misfire in several cylinders, exhaust harmful to start up. So cylinders again. Misfire cylinder 6 recognized. I had a misfire in cylinder 7 recognized, and a misfire in cylinder 5. So that's a couple different cylinders. I'm gonna go ahead and do the spark plugs because, you know, I bought them from FCP Euro. So really that's the cheapest way for me to test it out, see if it's the spark plugs that's causing the issue. I do believe that it was. So the ones that I used were the OEM ones, but the car was not tuned. Either I didn't have the gap right for the tune, or they're just not holding up as well as I think they should be holding up. So I switched over to some NGK 97056s, I do believe. They're 2-step colder than the OEM ones, and from what I've seen on the forums, this is what people have been putting in theirs, and they haven't had any problems. So let's go ahead and get into the install of these new spark plugs. All right, so I went ahead and grabbed the ones I'm going to be switching to. These are NGK's 97506, as you can see right there. They're supposed to be 2-step colder than the stock ones. The stock ones would have worked perfectly fine if I would have gapped them correctly. So we're going to make sure we don't make that same mistake and gap these correctly. So let's go and open these up. And like I said, if I didn't get the things from FCP Euro, I probably would have just gapped them correctly and threw them back in there because they don't look bad at all. They're a little dirty, but that's spark plugs for you. I changed them about 15, I want to say 15,000 miles ago. So yeah, they're not that bad. All right, so I got one out. Got the new one right here. We're gonna go ahead and grab the gap tool and test the gap on it. All right, so to install this thing and ensure the gap does not get messed up, I have this $30 piece of plastic from BMW. $30. It literally holds the spark plug and allows you to see, holds it so that you're not dumping it in there. You can start threading it this way. It's $30. So We're going to go ahead and switch over to a time lapse and get these things back in there.